morning, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Sandra, and today we are going to do a weekly plan with me for the very last 3 days of January and the first 4 days of February. As you can see, I have switched over to my pale pink Anna binder. I have posted that video already, so if you guys want to check it out, I'll link it for you. Here she is. So the reason why it seems my binder can't close is because I have a few things in the back. I have some paperwork that wouldn't fit in the front. I've got my stickers, and then I've also got my expense book. So that's kind of why it won't close. And I've been playing around with some ideas because my binder just seems to be getting like bigger and bigger and bigger. And I've downsized and taken out some note paper. I don't know what else I can take out. But I'll tell you my idea in the planner chat at the end of the video. Okay. Like I said, you can go back and watch the monthly plan with me, and when I switched over my binder, that one is now available. And I also did a flip through in there as well. Okay, so let's go to the schedule, the monthly divider, and find the week task card. So first step, like usual, is to review the previous week. So I go to my dailies. So keep in mind, I'm still in my, today is only the 24th, whoops. Today is the 25th of January, so I'm still in the last week of my leadership inserts, but I will be moving over to her point of view, which are so pretty in this planner. They're so pretty. So what I'm going to have to do, because I do want to review the week before, is pull out my old ones in my storage binder here. I still had some of December in here. Okay, so this is Thursday. Yeah, this is the week before the last week when I planned. So I don't know what I did on Thursday. Oh yeah, the Stellary, right. So that was like the big day. That was like the thing I was the most nervous about. And you know what? We did good. I ended up, I found parking, not too bad. We left really, really super early. I pulled my son out at 11:30 and we weren't supposed to be there till like 12:45. Technically the appointment is at 1, but we ended up being there at like 12:30. So we waited a little bit. It was hard taking the kids. That was like the biggest lesson I learned. So I think next time it would just be easier if I took my son on my own. That might be easier. But it was very difficult taking the kids because they don't like to wait around. They have no patience. So I didn't get a lot done. I called ahead for the pharmacy so we wouldn't have to wait, because usually it's such a stressful time that I keep forgetting to call ahead and ask the pharmacy for the medicine, and this time I did, so we didn't have to wait. Okay, I filmed my plan with me in the morning, which was already super amazing. I woke up at 5 that day. I did my planning and I checked Simply Gilded. That was to see if I had stickers for my February plan with me. I didn't get a lot else done though. Okay, and then that was just notes to add to the plan with me. And then Friday, I was a bit more productive, so I was able to catch up because a lot of this stuff, anything that I add here, generally, unless it's something that I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to have time for tomorrow, I'll add it to the next day. So I had a bit more time today. So my son went to school, and yeah, I did pretty good. I think I was able to do a little bit of personal development because I watched my January or my Jane's Agenda video. So I think I did that. And I went to karaoke that night. Okay, Saturday, again, it was more of a relaxing day, so I didn't really do everything extra, but I did go to the store to get groceries. Sunday was really, really good. The only thing I didn't do was edit my goal video. And I've been shoveling a lot. It was shovel every day for 5 days straight. On Monday, I was super productive. The only thing I didn't do was order HelloFresh, and that's just because I couldn't afford it at the time. So it wasn't because I didn't get to it, but I did everything on my list. And I'd had a rough night the night before. I think it was Sunday night. I dropped my daughter's toothbrush protector in the sink drain, and there was no way I was going to get that thing out. It was stuck in there. My mom came over and somehow she worked miracles and got it out for me, and we didn't even have to open up the pipe. So, and it didn't drop down. It was literally stuck halfway. It was so frustrating for me. but she helped me. We cleaned up. I cleaned the upstairs, or she cleaned the upstairs bathroom. I did the tea cupboard. I organized the toilet organizer above the toilet. I did underneath the cupboards. I was so productive. It was such a good day. And I did all of my Monday journaling stuff. I did my pen drawer. I did my bookshelf drawers. The only thing I have left for my desk refresh is my very top shelf, and I just simply have to dust it, and that's it. And then I'm all done. Okay, so for Tuesday, again, I continued on that like productivity spiral. I didn't get to read any spiritual stuff, but I did do some Jane's Agenda personal development stuff. So I was writing out some notes for myself. And yeah, I filmed or I wrote my blog. That was my main thing on Tuesday. Okay, and then on, oh yeah, Tuesday and then Wednesday was yesterday. So we can look at yesterday. Okay, yesterday was here. Still, I pretty much got to everything that really mattered. I filmed my February setup, which took like an hour and a half in the morning. Took forever to edit it throughout the day, and my mom came over. So whenever she comes over, I'm just a little less productive, you know. I was going to design stickers because I failed to do it last week on Wednesday, so didn't get to that. I made a couple of phone calls, put away all my inserts from January, and oh, it was Tuesday night. I had ordered an Amazon order and somebody stole it off my front porch. That's probably the first time I've had that happen to me, and I was so frustrated and so angry. Amazon was amazing. They refunded the entire order, and they sent one that they could resend, but the other stuff they all like just refunded. So I ordered it again and I got it yesterday. I watched that porch, like I turned my light on. I watched it with like arrow eyes. Like I was not letting anybody steal my stuff again. So I'm just, try to put your stuff in a safe location because I can't believe like porch pirates are real. They actually are. I saw the footprints leading off into the distance in the snow. Ooh, so angry. Okay, and that brings us to today. So we're going to cross off film weekly plan with me because we're doing that now. I have a feeling my son is awake. He was awake at 5, so I kind of was like, oh, I'll just go back to sleep till 5:30. And I don't know. I don't know why he wakes up. I think he's back to sleep, but I think he's in the process of waking up again. Okay, next up is to review goals. So I'll go to my goals tab. And now, while I say review goals, I just did this yesterday. So really, this is kind of a recap for you guys if you haven't watched that video. But I've already reviewed my goals. And you know what? They're pretty good. Things are good. Except for the books and except for the basement. I did everything else on this list, which is amazing. So I did cross off the desk refresh because I'm basically done. I just have to do the top shelf, which will take all of like 2 minutes. But yeah, I'm only on book 2, or I guess I'm on book 3. Book 3 and 4 at the same time, really. And I'm definitely not going to get that number of books done. And as you can see, I've already made new goals for next month. So hopefully I can do it. There's a lot of goals, so we'll see how it goes. And I've got lots of appointments too. Okay. Right, let's go to the month for goals. Okay, so the month, again, the only thing I didn't do was read the 9 books. Everything else is done. Okay, now let's go to the compass card. This is where sometimes I'm like, haven't done so good. I'm gonna try to do for February. I'm gonna try to do a water, what did I call it? Just make sure I drink like a water challenge. I know I do this all the time, but I definitely am not drinking enough water. I talk about it all the time. I fill 3 bottles of water on my desk all the time, and I might drink maybe one a day. I'm always thirsty. And I don't mean like always thirsty because I've got diabetes. I mean, I don't drink enough water, always thirsty. So I know I'm not drinking enough. Okay, so water, no. Journal, yes. Sleep, no. Moon magic, no. ADHD form. So I got the form, so I just have to have it ready for February 1st when I go to our doctor's appointment. Read with Connor. I haven't read with him, but actually I can't cross it off. He hasn't been reading at all this week. He never read a single thing Monday, Tuesday, or yesterday. Barbies I haven't played. I'm just gonna cross these off so I can see. And movie with Connor, we were watching Austin Powers the other day. Maker's Yearbook, nope. Marketing, not yet. I haven't started. Oh, I ordered gems, but I haven't started doing anything with them. Sticker design, nope. Die cuts, nope. Hand lettering project, nothing. Oh, desk refresh, bathroom cupboard, toilet organizer, haven't organized the clothes, did the bathroom and did the tea cupboard. So as you can see, it looks like I've been focusing a lot on home projects like cleaning and organizing and tidying because it's kind of like the mood I'm in, and I haven't really been focusing on work. So I don't know really where my priorities are right now, and I'm not necessarily sure they need to be anywhere. I don't know. I'm just kind of doing what I can. My kids have been pretty needy lately, so it's been a little difficult. I've been mostly focusing with my kids, just keeping them alive, basically, as like most parents. Okay, so yeah, I'm not, it's not that great. It's not a great card. I have done some personal development and spiritual. I don't think I did any this week so far, but I did some last week. So, you know what? I'm trying, right? These are things I wanted to get to like forever, and I have never been able to get to them, and now I'm trying, so it's better than nothing. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a new one because now it's time to do new rolls and big rocks. Okay, so before I do this one, I'm actually going to look at the calendar first because I just want to see what is priority this week. And also, because on that compass card, I also put work stuff, I'm just going to look at work stuff too, just to see what I had on the week before. And next week is going to be a little bit more quiet because I'm done my goals and I'll be done my planner setups. So I'll actually be able to focus more on work. So I think that's what I should do is instead of focusing on home stuff as much, like I won't do any cleaning projects. I don't know, when I get on a roll, I'm like, I need to like do all of this stuff, right? So maybe what I'll do is make it more of a work focus week and try to do more work and do less home stuff. I could try that. So I'm going to look at my goals. For February. So, right, okay, so this week, like it falls on the 1st, right? So the week is Monday the 29th to 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th of February. So the 29th to the 4th, so I will be doing the budget close. I'll be doing my financials, analytics, statistics. I want to do personal development and spiritual focus. I have to pay this payment. I want to do a lot of reading. Potentially the dog poop pickup because it's going to be 10 degrees on Sunday. Like 10 degrees. I'm going to pull that up and show you. Like we jumped from like minus 60 one day. It was like minus 55 with the wind chill here in Edmonton at least. And okay, today is going to be a high of 2. It's probably going to be higher. Tomorrow is going to be 4 full sun. Saturday 6 full sun. Sunday 11 full sun. Monday 9, 7, 1. It'll get back down to seasonal, but over the weekend, it's going to be so nice. And all of the snow is going to melt. And probably all the dog poop is probably going to like get all smushy and gross. So I don't know if there's going to be a good in between for me to just go pick it up and clean it. I don't know, but I wouldn't mind putting it on my list for the week because I think it would be good. And I also need to shovel a little bit on my driveway because I think if I open up little patches on my driveway that the cement shows through, I think that sun is just going to kill it and the snow is all going to melt. So I want to do that too. So I might have to come back here and look at my goals. Okay, so let's look at my inbox. I need to make the dentist appointments too. Caulking a bathtub, I would really like to do. Maybe organize the clothes still. And that's it there. And then for the calendar, the last couple days, so Connor has a PD day. Why does he have a PD day on Wednesday? It's a Wednesday. It's in the middle of the week. That is so ridiculous. I didn't even realize it was a Wednesday. So he goes to school Monday, Tuesday, and then has Wednesday off, and then goes Thursday, Friday again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so for February, right, we have the doctor's appointment, so he'll have Wednesday and Thursday off. It's too bad I couldn't have made that doctor appointment for Wednesday. Didn't even think about that. That's too bad. But I'll have to let the teacher know. I guess I'll probably let her know on Tuesday. But then he'll come back Friday. It's going to be hard for him to come back Friday though. But then I'll do the budget on this day and then bill paying on Friday and then groceries on Sunday again. That kind of brings us back around to the week. So nothing crazy other than that doctor appointment. And then master tasks. So I think I carried everything from January over already. So I can just look at February. There's going to be a lot of stuff. So what I'll do is I'll look at this when I'm going through. I added a lot of cleaning stuff, basically the rest from my list. But this will be over the entire course of the month. So it's not like I have to do it all in one. But I wouldn't mind doing like the fork and knife drawer. That would be easy enough. Do the clothes this week because this is the last week of January technically. So if I do a few things, it'll make it easy, but I don't have to do like all of the big things, right? Because I'm already going to have like the budget close and the analytics. Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's going to be a busy week. The date would be the 29th to the 4th of February, and I'll speed this part up quick.
I used to spend my evenings by myself, you know. Went through every number on my telephone. I thought that all I needed was someone to hold, but I was wrong. I never thought that maybe I needed a friend. You have always been there together till the end. I thought that all I needed was someone to hold, but I was wrong. Finding love ended in disaster. No such thing as happily ever after. Love ended in disaster, disaster. Now I'm free. You show me that I don't need somebody. I only need myself. Now it's just me. I'm gonna be.
All right, guys. So the whole point of the compass card is to kind of point out what you need to do. But again, it's not like your task list for the week, right? That's the whole point of my task list is to put everything I need to do on there. These are like the most important things. So if I get this stuff done, technically, I should be satisfied, right? So it says, what is the most important thing? And for me, I call this my weekly goals. So I have a weekly task list. So if I get to those other things, great. But these are the most important. So that's kind of the difference there. So what I'm going to do, is highlight the headings here. And yeah, this is just, it's nice to have this because what it does is you put this compass card, this page protector on every day, and you look at it and it reminds you and you're like, oh yeah, I need to get to this stuff. And so that's the purpose for me, is that sometimes the tasks and things on here do overlap with my task list, and that's okay. It's okay to reiterate, because that's what I always think is important, is that the reason maybe some of us don't complete our goals is because we don't look at them enough, right? So you have your goals, and then I put mine on my month, and then I put them on my tasks, and I put them on my compass card, and I put them on my daily, so that eventually, I'm going to see it enough and be like, oh, this is actually really important. I need to do it. So that's what I do. All right. So the next thing, we already looked at the calendar, the master task inbox. We're going to go ahead and schedule the week. So what I'm doing, normally I would use my Planners Anonymous stickers because they just go so well for Valentine's and for pink anything. Like, they're just so pretty. But I'm going to break the mold and I'm going to use my Simply Gilded stickers because I haven't used these in forever. And they're also really, really, really pretty. I picked out a few of the colors that I thought would go with this binder. There's quite a few that don't go. Like, I've got lots of other pink ones because I don't know, these artists like Planners Anonymous, Simply Gilded, they love pink, right? Pink is like their favorite color. And they tend to have a lot of pink, but some of the pink colors that I could have picked out were more mauvey, more purple. So like this one, I mean, that's too purple, right, for this binder? But maybe this one would be okay, or maybe this one even. But anyway, I'm going to use, I think I'll use these ones this week, maybe. But they're really pretty, and I do have my Pentel Com Pen 07 that I got from Jane's Agenda. This will write on this special paper. It's an oil-based pen, so I'm going to use this pen. And it's nice because if you write on regular paper, it doesn't feel like a gel pen. It feels like a, I don't know, it almost feels like a ballpoint in a way. It's weird. Okay, I'm just going to find the week, pull out my week, and again, we'll do the same thing for my business. Oh yeah, I don't know if I crossed off anything here. Probably not. I can cross this because I did that one. Haven't done any of the things on here too. There's some things I've already got, but I'll bring this stuff over to the new week. And I already wrote my meal plan out. It was an accident because this was for this week and I messed up, but I'm just going to leave it. I usually play it by ear and I don't really follow my schedule anyway. As much as I should, I don't. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put the days that we need, the things that are going on, like the appointments and the days off school, and we'll follow the calendar, and then I'll go to the master task list.
Free, think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. We don't know, no words no more. We don't know, no words no more. We don't know, no words no more, no, no. We don't know, no words no more. We don't know, no words no more. We don't know, no words no more, no, no. Yeah. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. And now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the
All right, guys, I think we are all done. I've probably taken far too long to mess around with my business stuff because I just wanted to make sure to have everything on here. But yeah, I think I've got everything. So I was like, I'm going to do a business focus this week. And then on my on my home planner, I was like, oh, let's clean this and this and this. So I just can't stop cleaning. I don't know what it is wrong with me right now. I'm just like in this like spring cleaning mood, even though we still have like a couple months to go. All right, so it's going to be a bit busy. I've got 5 videos coming out this week. I still haven't filmed my compact setup. It's really easy though. It's like just basically filling out the monthly calendar and the master tasks, because that planner I just use as a reference when I go out places. I am going to try, one of my goals is to do 2 blogs this week to try to do like play catch up, just so if it comes across like, if there's a time when I can't write a blog, at least I'll be that one ahead. I have sticker design on Wednesday. Thursday is my plan with me, but Thursday is going to be a super busy day because I actually do have a doctor's appointment for Connor. So I'll put that on here. So I wake up on Thursday for sure. Yesterday was an exception. So yesterday was Wednesday, and normally I'm supposed to do stickers, but because it was my monthly plan with me, I didn't get a chance to. I spent the entire day not only filming the video, which was an hour and a half, but then I also edited it for the rest of the day because it takes forever, especially when my kids are crazy. So yesterday was an exception, but normally on a Wednesday I can focus on stickers. I usually leave that like that's the only thing I'm supposed to do, or planner charms or whatever. And then today, because the week is kind of messed up, I'm going to do the weekly one is today, and then if I get time today, I can work on stickers or whatever. But this week I've got my budget close, my statistics, analytics, financials, and then the plan with me in the morning. So that's the other thing, is that I'm not sure about the budget videos. I haven't been consistent with it, so I'm like, I'm not really sure if I'm feeling them right now. Like I'm not, obviously, like I do my budget like at home, like I always do a budget, but I'm just not so feeling filming it. Like to share it, not just to share it, but I'm just like, it's not something that I really want to share right now. I don't know. I'm kind of like on the fence about that. So, another thing, I've got this like intense urge to start using Trello or Asana again. I don't know why, but you guys know I'm a paper planner, and like I would love to just be able to put all of my business stuff in Asana or Trello. Like it would just be so amazing, but I'm afraid that the systems will fail. Like I'm afraid that my computer will crash. So my computer is like 11 years old. So I'm like, like if anything happens, you can't exactly keep Asana or Trello on like a hard drive. It's like a program, right? Like, but like I guess as long as it's saved on the outside program, it won't really matter. I don't know. And then it's all about coming back to it. Like I want to be more like Louise Henry. She's so like organized on the computer, and she just does everything on her computer, which is amazing. I love that. But I like seeing things on paper. And then here comes the other idea. So again, like I've been playing with this idea for the last 2 years. Christine's going to be like, oh, I have no idea what she's doing right now, what she's even thinking about, because I've had this conversation in my head back and forth about doing a bullet journal. I just wrote a blog about missing bullet journaling. Of course I miss it. I wish that things were simple and easy and I could just do bullet journaling again, like Amanda Reed Julie. I don't know how she does it. I've been meaning to watch some of her videos to see how she's doing with that, because just to do bullet journaling again when things were simple, and I would love to be able to do that again and not use stickers, just draw everything out. I think that would be so amazing. And I kind of got into this wild world of Franklin planning and stickering and stuff, and doing partial decorative planning, because like I'm in the middle, right? Like I don't do full decorative planning. Like you see those Erin Condren spreads or Happy Planner spreads, and people just like lay down the stickers and they call them before the pen, and like the whole planner spread is filled with stickers. I can't do that because I have part functional, and like when I buy my inserts, that's how they're designed. Even Franklin, one page is the schedule, and then one page is the list of things you have to do that week. And so this is like the functional, this is usually the decorative, but it's still functional because I can see my schedule, right? And the same thing in my home planner. But yeah, part of me just wishes I could drop everything and just go back to bullet journaling. I remember I was making so many spreads that I would go through one bullet journal in like 2 months or 3 months, which was utterly ridiculous. Like some people can do one bullet journal for a whole year, or some people can use one for at least 6 months, and I just couldn't. But I do really miss that, because it would be like one little book that you could reference. You wouldn't have this huge planner lugging around all the time, and my life just seems so much more complicated than before. Like I do have a lot of things to track, ideally, I would love to be able to have everything in one book, but it just seems to be so much. And I wouldn't mind doing an experiment maybe for a month. I think that would be utterly crazy, because I can't imagine living life without my Franklin planner. But like doing an experiment for 1 month and simply doing a bullet journal for the entire month. Like I don't know what that would look like. Like if I had everything on there, like business, life, everything, I don't know if I could do it, because like the OCD part of my brain would go psycho. Like I swear it would. But I mean, like with all of the things that I track, and like I don't even show you guys half of it. I mean, I have a Hobonichi weeks for my son's health, because if you guys have followed along my journey or our journey, my son, or my baby, who's 1 year old now, he has cystic fibrosis. And so I track, like, it's a lot more detailed than people think. Like, I have to track if he has any cough or if he gets sick or even his bowel movements, because we're always changing his enzyme level based on how much he eats, what he eats. As he gets a little bit older, it's all going to come down to grams of fat and grams of protein, carbs, etc. So it's going to be very difficult, especially when he gets to the age where it's not just drinking milk anymore. And he is actually getting to that point. So I track everything health related, doctor's appointments, things that the doctor said, advisories, everything. He also takes additional vitamin supplements because he has to get blood work every year. So it's actually a lot more complicated than I let on. I don't talk about it on my channel as much, like I don't get into the details, but I actually track everything, and I want to be more not transparent. I want to be more intentional about tracking because it's easy for me to forget because I am so busy and I forget a lot of this stuff. Like, my mind is like all over the place because I've got so much to think about and so much to focus on. My husband is away at work. He's been gone for a month now, and everything is on my shoulders. And with people like in my family, my mom sees what I do, but it's not for me, it's not just about keeping the house tidy and looking after the kids and making sure they stay alive. It's like focusing on my business, and like my business is actually really, really busy. Like, I've got a lot of stuff to do every day. And the mental health stuff, um, mental health for me, I my mental health has taken a toll this past year, and finances were really, really scary at one point. We almost lost our house. So yeah, things are not um as simple, and, like, I guess, again, it does come down to transparency. I don't know, it's all about how you choose to the things you choose to post, and, this is kind of a little bit of a tangent, but I was watching this post by MJ Planner. I was all, like, trying to get inspiration for making a pink planner, and I remember watching MJ Planner when I very first started with Franklin. I had watched her video using her pink Teresa Collins binder, and I was obsessed. I was like, I want that binder. So that was the first binder that I had ever bought. And like, I was watching this newest video, and I think it was already 7 months ago that she released this video, which which is crazy. I thought she was posting regularly, but I guess she's not. But anyway, she was talking about how she wanted to get away from having the planner as a showpiece for Instagram to make it all pretty and stuff, and getting back to more using as a tool. Because if she uses her Franklin planner as a tool and not as a showpiece, it frees her up for other hobbies. But she's into gaming and stuff, right? I don't have time for that. I also would like to be into gaming. Like, it's really old and small and inconsequential, but I like Neverwinter Nights, which is like an old RPG game, right? I still have it on my Steam account, and I play it. I used to play it, like, there was like, last year or the year before, I was like making regularly scheduled dates for myself to play it on Steam, which was fun, and I like that. Like, I wouldn't mind doing that again, actually. But anyway, I digress. So she was talking about how her Franklin planner allows her to free up her time so she can spend her time on work and other hobbies instead of making her planner a hobby. But for me, I've kind of made my planner kind of, it focuses around my work, which is a big part of my work because I'm a planner. And that's not just how I see myself. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm a planner on YouTube. I am, but I also have other parts of my life, other parts of my business, a health journey, like tons of stuff, right? So my planner isn't like, she just does functional, and I do a little bit of both because I enjoy stickers. I enjoy that kind of stuff. I enjoy hand lettering and making things pretty. But I also use it as a tool. So this, like, and if I didn't, I mean, you would see me setting up all these elaborate spreads and filling this out and not doing anything with it if it wasn't functional, right? I would just be not even referencing it, not even looking at it. But my planner is something that I use every single day, and I'm in this thing like 100 times a day. Um, So it's not something that I can just be like, oh yeah, it's just for fun. You know, it's just for Instagram, it's just for YouTube. It really isn't. I'm very lucky in that I'm using it and it's helping me in my life. But plus, I can share it with you guys to also show you how I plan and how I use the spreads and how I use this, how I use that. But anyway, so like I was watching this video, it just kind of like clicked with me, but it kind of made me feel like disagreeing a bit too. I'm not very agreeable. If someone says something, I always try to find the other side of it to argue because I always see the other side of things and it annoys my family a lot. Like I'm very annoying. um, but I like that's not what I do. I don't just make the spread to show it for Instagram or YouTube. I use my planner. You guys know that I use my planner. I cross off my stuff every day. Like I am this thing makes me so productive and it's definitely a tool. I absolutely agree. It's a tool, but it's not just a means to an end. I wrote a blog about that is that your planner should be fun. It should make you feel excited to go into it every day. You shouldn't want to feel like, oh, great, now I have to write things down in my planner. Oh, what a waste of time. You shouldn't feel like that. You should enjoy it. You should be excited to write stuff down or excited to use it every day. And that's how I feel. So, in saying that, you guys have also seen how full my planner is. So, um, just trying to think here. I was going to do a planner lineup video. I still am. I'm planning on doing that, but I actually have a Hobonichi order coming today. Actually, I'm kind of excited about that. It might be something I share online. I don't know. Um, I know like people who inspire me, for example, Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co. I think it's Marge from Once More with Love. I think her name was Marge. Anyway, I love how they print and they use Hobonichis. I don't know about Marge so much, but I know Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co. She shares her journaling spreads online from her Hobonichi, and I love it. I love, love, love. I have switched my journaling style up in my Hobonichi, and I think I'm going to do a new blog about that. I do have one, I believe, and it's in my journaling section. And I talked about starting a Hobonichi. So my regular journaling, I still do that as well. I actually have lots of journals. I've got my business journal, which kind of like details like what I've been up to in my business and how focused I've been and what kind of things I need to do, and just kind of helps me focus. And then I have my daily journal, which is like, you know, I don't really care to be neat in that. I just make lists and packing lists and you know, daily entries in there. But my Hobonichi is I was just writing down like pretty much cursive every day with my my fountain pens. And then I changed it to kind of look like Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co. So if you don't know what that looks like, go on Instagram, search up the Coffee Monsters Co. with a Z, Monsters, and take a look at some of her spreads. They are beautiful. They're so beautiful. The lines in Hobonichi are very, very small. So it's like a grid notebook. Um, and you have to write really tiny. So I've been focusing on doing that. I've been writing really, really small. I'll see if I can actually show you guys just to give you some inspiration. So when I first got my first Hobonichi, this was 2023, I bought the Coil Franklin Covey. This is like for coil bound, or like, how do you say it? Like it doesn't have rings, right? Like and it fits on A5. So I love this, but I'm going to potentially use this for something else, maybe like another journal, because you can put any book in here. And I'll just kind of show you. So this is what it looks like. It's not very pretty. Like I used to do like stickers like this, and I might come back to that, but I do that. And then in here, how this used to look, I also used to sometimes use stickers, like it would look like this. So it was really, really cute, and I love that, and I might go back to that as well. But now it just kind of becomes like this, like just, you know, black and white. And then my journaling used to just be cursive, like I said. I used to do flip throughs, but I've lately been putting really personal information in my spreads. So lots of cursive in there. And then as of January 1st, I'm thinking of actually cutting out these pages and adding them to my 2024 Hobonichi. So I started doing this. I started writing like differently. So for example, like this is what it looks like. It's crazy. And I can write so much. But I've been using stickers, I've been using washi, and it's so much fun. So much fun. And yeah, I've really been enjoying it. So I have to finish yesterday. But that's what I've been doing. And anyway, so I've got the Hobonichi coming today. I've got another new weeks because obviously this is for 2023. I need one for 2024. And then I have a cover coming from Amazon for it, so I can keep it in my purse. It's a leather cover, and I can keep my son's health information, all his cards, because I have to carry his Alberta healthcare card with me all the time and his ID. And so and also his like weight chart because we track his weight. Cystic fibrosis, it's very important to track weight like every time you go anywhere and do anything. So yeah, so anyway, I've got all of that stuff happening, and I've got my A5, like my techno cousin coming, and I did purchase separate covers for it. So maybe I'll share that in a video, maybe in a haul, but also kind of like maybe I'll see if I can cut out the whole month of January and paste in those other pages. I don't know how that will work. I don't want, like I wasn't going to buy a new one, but then I realized you can't find an April to March Hobonichi anymore. I was looking on the website, I was looking on Amazon, and you can't find one. So I had no choice but to get the January to December. So now I'm like, okay, do I keep January in my old one and then just start fresh in February? Or do I cut out the pages and just tip them in with tape? So I'm going to try that, I think. So anyway, so that's coming. And then, but yeah, I've got my weeks, I've got my techno cousin, I've got my regular journal, my business journal. I have my Franklin planner, I have my business planner, I've got my maker's yearbook that I've been using, and I have my budget planner from the Budget Mom. I've got my goal planner from Cultivate What Matters. I've got so many planners and notebooks and things. I'm like, why not just add another one to the mix? So right now my binder is so full that I don't have room to even open the rings. If I wanted to take this out and open this, all of the first few pages, like this whole section would come out. So what I was thinking is I really wanted to have a reference section in here, and I do technically have one. I have it under projects and it's dedicated to this little tab here. But what I was thinking is pulling out the health section of here of my planner, and it would free up quite a bit of room. It's like this whole section here is all health. And well, actually it's not all health, but quite a big chunk of it is like this section here. And if I were to put that in a bullet journal, I could track things. I would have my yearly spreads, like I have a yearly weight tracker, a cycle tracker, and I need to make a new cycle tracker anyway. So I was thinking of doing that and then just starting from month to month. I could start in February and then do, you know, my habit tracker, because I keep my habit tracker separate. I keep it with my health stuff because I have so many health things I check off. So I just put everything with my habit tracker. So I've got my habit tracker for the month. I've got my weight tracker for the month. I've got my like what I'm eating and my calorie intake and my steps and my how many calories I lose throughout the day because I'm on a weight loss journey, and my water intake, like just everything, right? Everything health related. Even notes, for example, if anything happens, like I had that really terrible stomach pain, I keep notes on that or anything that's new. And then I could just simply I'd probably have to take my planner to schedule appointments, but I would take my planner and then also my bullet journal with me to the doctors if I had health stuff. Like I'm getting my knees checked out, I have to go get an x-ray. So things like that. I was thinking of having a bullet journal for that. And then eventually, I might get tired of having all my work stuff in this planner. If I could narrow every work thing down to a bullet journal, that might be way better. It would be lighter anyway, right? And then what do you guys think? I know that a lot of you who watch my channel are really loving how I plan in a Franklin Covey, but what if I was to do a bullet journal as an experiment? I remember one time I did this, I did this video called the Ryder Carroll experiment, like bullet journal experiment, where I took a bullet journal and I bullet journaled for 1 month exactly like Ryder Carroll does. So there was no decorative elements, there were no elaborate spreads. It was literally just like journaling my day out every day and writing down all the stuff I had to do. And I put um, the what do you call it? Like where do you find pages at the front, the index. I put that at the front and I bullet journaled like that for the entire month. And I kind of checked in every now and then to see how it was going. And it wasn't really a true experiment because I still was keeping stuff on the side how I normally would. Like I kept my planner. Um, and like it kind of seems like a waste of inserts for Franklin. Like I don't really want to do that, but at the same time, I'm getting a little antsy. So I think what I might do to start with is maybe move my health stuff into a bullet journal. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of also like having it in here because I can just come here to reference, but my planner is getting out of control. Like I am running out of room. But yet I don't want to have like 5 bullet journals for a different section of my planner, right? I could have a bullet journal for all home stuff. I could have a bullet journal for, all of my personal stuff and like my reference section. Like there's so many notebooks I could have, and I don't want to have like 5 different notebooks for 5 different things. I like the idea of having everything in one, but for me, it's just not cutting it because my planner is too full. I've got too many things that I look after and too many things that I track. So I want to know your guys' honest opinion. I want to know what you think. There's a lot of people who started following me because of bullet journaling at the beginning, because when I started my channel, that's what I did. It was strictly bullet journal. And I think I'm going to watch some Amanda Rachel Lee videos. If I don't have time today, I might do that like over the weekend or something. But I want to get some inspiration, and I just want to figure out what the best course of action for me is. And I can't see myself stopping my Franklin. I love Franklin way too much. I can't just stop because I am so busy. I just can't see myself being like jumping ship and saying, okay, see you, Franklin. I'm just going to go back to a bullet journal. But the pull is there to do a bullet journal again. And I just want to know your thoughts. So let me know. Maybe I'll do a poll on my community tab. I don't know. But it would be interesting. It would be an interesting experiment. And again, it wouldn't be like a true experiment because I'll probably still keep my planner as well because I've just got too much reference stuff in here that I can't just get rid of like that. And to set up a full bullet journal that's like using one bullet journal for everything, it would take too much work. Like if I could make one monthly calendar and put everything on there, it would be so incredibly full. I don't even know where to start. But yeah, I think I'll watch some Amanda Rachel Lee videos again to kind of get inspired and see where she's at right now. I kind of tuned it out and I haven't watched them forever. I just haven't had time. I can't even watch my Jane's Agenda videos because I've been watching all the masterclass videos to like, see if I can make my planning system better somehow. And then also even Planners Anonymous, I haven't even caught up on the chapters reveal. So there's just so many things to do. So anyway, thank you guys for sticking around. I know that was a long planner chat, sorry. But let me know, send me comments. Again, it helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you like the video, if you have comments, the more comments I have, the more the video gets shared, etc. It kind of makes my video, like it kind of like pushes it out there more. So that's always a good reminder too. But like always, thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for watching the video. I love all of you and I appreciate all of your support. I really, truly do, like from the bottom of my heart. Whether you have been purchasing Franklin products through my links or any of my products like Cultivate What Matters, you guys, like those things matter to me. I track that stuff every day. I can't see exactly who's ordering, but anyone who does, and you know who you are, thank you. I just like, I appreciate. Like I never thought that this was possible, that I could make a lifestyle out of a YouTube channel starting or the planner. I mean, wow, like who would know, right? Like who would imagine that unless you actually just start it and do it? It's really hard at the beginning. I've done lots of videos and blogs about it that it's stressful, it's hard. Most people give up. They don't ever even start it. They start, like my husband, he started a YouTube channel and he gave up within like a couple of weeks because it just was too much work for him. But I'm glad that I was able to make this a thing, right? I was able to actually make a lifestyle or a business out of it. So again, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, please subscribe. I would love to have you join my channel, join our family here on YouTube. And again, you can check out all my content on Instagram. I'm a little bit behind on Instagram. I just it's like those things like, you do one thing too much and then you do something else not enough. That's how it is with YouTube and Instagram. But I'm trying. And also click on the bell button so you will be notified when I post new content. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.